Hello guys, here is Rocky HD, but before you continue with this presentation, make sure you like, share and hit the subscribe button so that you can't miss our next presentation. These are 10 exercises all men should avoid. Not only should you stop doing these exercises, but you should never do them again. These are the worst gym workout mistakes if you're trying to avoid an injury. You'll learn about exercises that cause shoulder impingement, lower back pain, and knee problems. Number 1 exercise to avoid, selectorizer of machine. Number 2 exercise to avoid, behind the head shoulder press. Number 3 exercise to avoid, Smith machine. Number 4 exercise to avoid, hip abduction and adduction machine. Number 5 exercise to avoid, seated torso rotation machine. Number 6 exercise to avoid, upright row. Number 7 exercise to avoid, lap pull down behind the head. Number 8 exercise to avoid, leg press machine. Number 9 exercise to avoid, leg extensions and leg curls. Number 10 exercise to avoid, back hyperextension machine. How many times have you done an exercise and then as soon as you finish you feel pain? You might feel it in your lower back or your shoulder, but you find yourself thinking, did I do something wrong or does this exercise just suck? Well, it really isn't always you. There are a lot of exercises out there that are plain bad for you, and they only continue to exist just because they've been passed down from one misinformed gym to the next, and no one's been smart enough to realize that these common exercises are no good. So today we're going over 10 exercises that all men should avoid, and these exercises aren't only exclusive to men. Women should avoid these exercises as well. It's just that in this video we'll be sticking to exercises that I usually find men doing wrong. The very first one that I want to start with is actually a group of exercises that guys are drawn to like moths to a flame. I'm talking about all the selectorizer of machines at your local gym. The machines that you usually start by sitting down, pulling out the pin, selecting your weight, then grabbing some handles behind your head and doing crunches. These machines are not only a waste of time, but they are also dangerous for your lower back. All these selectorizer of machines are locked into a range of motion, meaning that your joints and your discs can't travel down their natural path. You can only travel down the path that the machine has set for you. Even if you adjust the machine to your body perfectly, which by the way is very hard to do, but even if you somehow had a machine customized for your body, you can still easily run into lower back issues because you're still locked in a set range of motion throughout the entire exercise. Besides a greater potential for a lower back injury, you will also get significantly less results from these machines than if you stuck to regular of exercises like crunches, hanging knee tucks, and decline setups. The reason is once again due to the fact that you're locked into a range of motion. The core's main responsibility is stabilization. And it's important to improve your functional core strength because your core isn't only responsible for stabilizing your trunk, but it stabilizes your whole body. It is the bridge that connects your lower body to your upper body. When you're locked in a range of motion, you take all of the stabilization normally required for exercises out of the movement. The really ironic part is that those abdominal stabilizer muscles that you're not working on these machines are very important to strengthen in order to prevent the lower back injury that you'll likely experience on one of these machines. Due to the fact that you're not working your stabilizers, you're missing out on all of those deep tissue abdominal muscles like your transverse abdominis, and you're only targeting mostly your rectus abdominis, which is the very outer layer six-pack looking muscle. The transverse abdominis is very important to work because not only does it help prevent injury, but it also pulls your stomach in, keeping everything nice and tight, giving you that flat stomach look. If you want to make your exercises tougher, use weights by simply holding a dumbbell or a plate either behind your head or across your chest while doing regular traditional exercises. Once again, if you don't know where to start with exercises like stability ball crunches, decline setups, and hanging knee tucks, the next exercise you should avoid is the behind the head shoulder press. First off, there is absolutely no advantage to going behind your head. None. Even though I'm sure some old school guys will be disagreeing with me in the comments below, you can research this yourself and you'll find that when you go behind the head you're still targeting the same muscles that you would if you went in front of your head, and there's no advantage when going behind your head that will allow you to build your shoulder muscle faster.